Welcome back. I just finished recording a classical guitar performance video with my twin brother Craig. We set up in a recital hall at our university, and we brought in cameras and lights and microphones and recorded a video of Antonio Lauro's piece, Registro. This is my brother Craig, and he's a classical guitarist. First thing we want to do is tell you about all the stuff that we used for this, but Craig's going to give you a rundown of the guitar that he's using.
So I'm going to get a shot in the sound hole. So this is a guitar by the Spanish luthier Elías Bonet Monné, and he has been making guitars for a little bit now, but this is a 2022 model, number 110. It's his Aire guitar, which is sort of a double top model. And it has two soundboards that are both able to be really thin. One of them has kind of slits in it to create an air pocket and create more movement of the soundboards. And when you play it, you get a lot more vibration and thus more volume. So it's strung with carbon strings by Knobloch. These are their medium hard tension, I believe. And yeah, let me put this mic back on the stand so you can hear it.
And since we're talking about audio, let me just give you a quick rundown of the microphones. So we've got three microphones. We've got a close, which is the Rode Wireless Go. It's an omnidirectional microphone, so it's pretty nice for a little bit closer to the guitar. We've got it about 3 feet away. And then the next one we've got is the Tascam Portacapture X8 here. This is about 6-7 feet from the guitar, about 5 feet up in the center of the recital hall. And then a little further back, we've got the Zoom H6, which is maybe 10 feet from the guitar. And it's also in the center of the room. It's about 6 feet high. It's an XY setup. The Portacapture is a AB setup. So Craig's going to play a little bit, and we're going to just hear some of that. Nice. So then let's talk about the cameras. We've got two cameras. They're both Canons. The first one is this Canon M50 Mark II, and it's got a Sirui 75mm anamorphic lens. What is that? It's an f1.8, so a really bright lens. We actually had to tone it down though, because it didn't quite match the other camera. The other camera is this one that I'm using on the gimbal. It's a Canon M50 Mark I, and I've got it with the 18 to 150mm lens. And this allowed me to get a really zoomed in shot from far away. I've got it on a Zhiyun Weebill S gimbal. So I was able to walk around the recital hall and get some footage that was still close up without getting the other camera or the microphones in the way. And that brings me to the last part of our setup, which is the lights. And we have 3 lights in here. Right now, we've got one at the back, which is lighting the back wall. You can see, and a little bit of Craig's hair, you can see it gets rid of shadows behind the performer, and it gives high contrast between the performer and the background. Then we've got 2 lights up front. We've got one on the left side, one on the right side. From the audience perspective, other way around if you're the performer. The one that's on the performer's right-hand side is a little bit brighter for this. We wanted some drama, but also some clarity. So we set this one a little bit closer. It's maybe 3 feet from the performer, and then the one on the other side is a little bit further. We had to move it so that we could get rid of the shadow of the guitar neck on Craig's face. So if I adjust that, you can see the shadow starts to creep in. So I moved the light a little bit further out, and that gives us a dramatic shot. And right now we've got the, sorry about that. Right now we've got the recital hall lights on, but let me show you what this looks like when we turn them off. Okay, so this is sort of the shot. I can't get the zoom, but this is sort of what our lights look like. So really, really moody, and you can see that high contrast between the performer and the background. So yeah, so that's our setup. And I hope you enjoyed this. It's just a quick rundown of what we did. Spent a couple hours tracking, got some really great performances, some really great footage, and we'll share that with you. If you like it, click like. If you subscribe it, click subscribe. I'll see you next time.